And speaking of budget, I mean, it's hard to like this film. I'm watching this, and knowing, seeing your body of work all the way from the beginning. I might have only there might be like maybe two or three of your films that I've yet to see. Um, but I've seen most of them, and it's awesome because, like you said, you've got a freaking helicopter in this film, and tons of vehicles, like lots of off-road vehicles, and it's pretty clear you didn't just go in to the nearest salvage yard and get people pushing these things behind it. They're actual working vehicles. And
All right, I'll interrupt you right there.
please do. I want
The
to hear the story.
helicopter is about that big. It's a toy that's 15 or 20 years old, and it's just
Oh,
beautifully shot and composited. He did a great job. That's
holy
Chris
crap!
Cosgrave.
You
And
tricked me.
the police cars were provided by the same guy who provided the Deathmobile for Johnny Gruesome.
Okay.
His name's Baird, and he provides vehicles for any film that needs them. But they're always
Yeah.
vehicles that he pulls out that are wrecks that he somehow fixes up and gets
So
them
they were
going.
out of a
On
scrapyard.
every one of the films where I've used his cars or worked on a film where his cars were used, there's
Yeah.
a point where the cars break down. So those police cars, one of the two worked, and we had to push it a lot.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's funny. So
So I didn't mean to distract from your pending effusive comment, but I had to set the record straight.
Well, I was completely wrong. I had it all set up. I could imagine these people pushing, and that's really what happened. That's hilarious. Yeah, like Fred Flintstone the cars. That's great. So, and yeah, you
When they
you tricked me. So it's great. I'm like, because there's the one line of the movie where and I don't think this is I hope this isn't a spoiler. I don't think it is. I can edit if you tell me it's a spoiler. But there's the one scene in the movie where, of course, the helicopter does the pass. They're trying to basically shoot at some people, and it was fantastic. I guess you had the blasting cap set up there properly, or maybe that's a trickery of FX. We can see that the bullets hitting the ground from the helicopter, and you must have just got the world's smallest soldiers to sit in the helicopter for that shot because complete trickery, completely fooled me. It worked really well. Shame on you and congratulations at the same time. But there's the one line in there, though, where he's like, "What do you mean you didn't get them? Circle around until you kill them?" And you've got the mercenary from the helicopter, I guess, saying, "You only pay me for one pass, and I did the best I could. Now they're all on your own." I can imagine you telling the guy that I thought actually flew the helicopter, saying, "I'm not sure we got that shot. Go." Oops, sorry about that. My cat's a complete jerk. And you're telling the cat, or you're sorry, the cat. You're telling the helicopter guy to go around again, and he's saying, "Sorry, Greg, you've only got the budget for that one pass." And I can imagine this kind of a tongue-in-cheek episode, but as it turned out, there was no helicopter, and you fooled us all.
Yes, I had a
It's great.
helicopter in that story from the beginning. I
Yeah,
never, other than the one big sequence and a couple of little appearances, I didn't want to do too much with it because I wasn't sure we could pull it off. I
yeah,
mean, if it looked phony, I didn't want to keep coming back. Oh, there's that phony helicopter. A
right.
friend of mine did a $500,000 action film, and they added a CGI helicopter at the end. And to people who play video games and are used to CGI, it probably looks fine.
Right.
But to me, I'm just like, wow, that looks phony. I know we can do better on our budget, and we did. So
Yeah.
we bring it in, it does its thing, and we get it off stage.
Nice. And was
It'll
it
be there, and
remote
it'll be
control?
there in the trailer, which is important.
Yeah. Was it a remote control then, or was it?
No, it was a toy. Literally a
Wow.
kid's toy, and Chris hung it on wires and shot it as he had to, and moved the camera when he had to. He had a couple of people help
Wow.
him. I wasn't there, but we talked about it.
Yeah.
And we planned it a lot, and he shot tons of shots. And there were a couple of instances where the characters are just looking at it off screen, where I thought it was the wrong angle. He said, "Oh, no problem," and he had the angle I wanted all shot, and it went right in. So that was for him and me both. That was probably our biggest concern on what would look realistic, and it looks great. So
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, you completely tricked me, and I mean, I was watching it, no distractions on my laptop. I was, leaning in on the shots, and yeah, yeah. I just thought, holy crap, well done, you. Way to meet those stretch goals. I guess this is what it gets you, a helicopter.
the funny thing is for all the shooting and all the planning and everything,
Yeah.
we ended up shooting the sequence itself on the last day. We had a lot to shoot on the
Okay.
last day, which is predictable.
Hmm.
Um, and all the footage of her being chased and running and everything, we shot that in an hour.
Wow. That's amazing.
I had scoped out the field that I wanted to use. It was in this park that we shot in for 5 days. It was a busy day at the park, unlike a lot of the other days.
Yeah.
And me and the production manager walked over and politely told some people that we had rented the space they were drinking in for the day. And the husband exploded and started cursing, and
Oh
we
Jesus.
tried to reason with him, and then the wife started cursing, and then the
Oh
son
no.
was saying "fuck you," and the guy threw his beer at us, and it's like, what is going on? And
Jesus.
they stormed off. And then I said, well, you can stay here, and we'll shoot around you. And they stormed off anyways. We brought the cast out. We brought the actress out. We brought the drone out. Okay, shoot here. Now run here. Do this. We got to get this, and we moved on. It's just you got to move so fast when you have a schedule like this, and it's a great
Yeah.
sequence. I mean, it really does look good.